This year, 20 departments earned All-American, putting in countless hours to meet the challenge. Today, I want to take a moment to also distinguish and honor the VFW departments that saw the high bar we set and pushed higher and farther than we could have imagined. Finishing at over 102% membership this year with the highest percentage of membership in their conference, I'd like to recognize our best of the best. Those departments are: from the Big Ten Conference, Indiana, with 102.3% in membership. From the Eastern Conference, the great state of New Jersey, with 102.8% in membership. From the Western Conference, Montana, with 104% in membership. And last but certainly not least, from the Southern Conference, Arkansas, with an astounding 108.5% in membership. Please put your hands together to show our appreciation as their department leaders join us on stage to accept streamers in recognition of their hard work and dedication.
So where are my conference people at to receive their streamers? These guys should have been lined up. Let's go. Where you at? Conference streamers.
I see. All right, we're coming. Just like the Stanley Cup, the VFW Commander's Cup embodies all the VFW stands for, and not only sets its holders apart as a conference with the highest percentage of membership at the end of the membership year, but entitles them with the official bragging rights as the best of the best for the next year. It gives me great pleasure to present the 2024 Conference Membership Trophy to the Southern Conference. Having joined me on stage, where are they? Having joined me on stage are the Southern Conference 23-24 state commanders representing the departments of Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, Louisiana, Mississippi, North Carolina, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Virginia, and West Virginia. Please join me in giving each of them a big round of applause for all their hard work this past year.
Yeah. Hey, Bob.
Bravo Zulu. Go if you get another one, Greg. That's 3 already you got. You got more this week. You got your whole career.
Triple crowns.
To earn the coveted VFW Triple Crown, a commander must achieve All-American at the post, district, and department levels. The VFW's own Triple Crown winners must have a proven history of exceptional leadership, be established at recruiting new members, and demonstrate a strong support of VFW programs. By achieving All-American at the post, district, and department levels, these commanders join an elite group that can boast an unparalleled achievement. I'm honored to recognize this year's VFW Triple Crown winners here on stage behind me. You read it?
Yeah, I'll read it. From the Department of Arkansas, Jeffrey Bird and Teddy Pempkin. So what are we doing? Yes, but they're supposed to be called up individually, one at a time. They're supposed to be given a triple crown.
We got the pin.
Okay, you want me to just call them all off?
Yeah, you might as well call them now. You know what? Let me get
Adjustment 304. From the Department of Arkansas, Jeffrey Bird, Teddy Pipkin. From the Department of Arizona, Stephen Van Bergen. From the Department of Europe, George Kilgore. From the Department of Georgia, Leonard Ott and Patsy Schreiber. From the Department of Indiana, Sheila Corcoran. From the Department of New Jersey, Jeffrey Walden Jr. From the Department of the Pacific Areas, Alexander Flores. From the Department of South Carolina, James Fox. From the Department of Virginia, Tommy Hines and Kenneth Wiseman. And from the Department of Washington, Craig Doherty. Let's give this special group of commanders a big round of applause as we say congratulations for attaining such a notable record of achievement.
Exactly. Left shoulders, right shoulders.
We're doing the
you're
prom.
the left shoulder.
Al's got to turn it. Al's hold my wrist. Right. Turn it and Craig turn it. We're doing the prom.
Okay, attention right here, please. Hands down by your inside. Smiles. Good.
All right, we're good. All out. Good? Thanks, boss. Thank you, guys. Great job.
All right, I'm headed down to the second podium. You just read this, and then we'll start sending them up.
When I hear the words All-American, words like energetic, commitment, and resolute come to mind. As an organization, we have set the bar high for our leaders, and this year's All-American commanders have demonstrated their worth over and over this past year. Having reached 102% or more in membership, this year's recruiting efforts were a success, and you should all be proud of the work and effort you put in and day out. Today, it brings me great pride to celebrate and honor these commanders' unrelenting passion and devotion to our organization. I'm proud to announce that we have 20 department commanders, 115 district commanders, and 865 post commanders who have earned this highest, most distinguished title, and most are here with us today. I will now be joined by Senior Vice Commander-in-Chief Al Liphart, Junior Vice Commander-in-Chief Carol Whitmore, to present All-American Commander Awards to this exclusive group.
From the Department of Arkansas, Marcus W. Davis, Post 2242. From the Department of Arkansas, Jeffrey Todd Baird, Post 2330. From the Department of Arkansas, Mark A. Calcaterra, Post 4548. Do what now? You got something to write it on? Holy shit. Name? What department? All right. Move up. From the Department of Arkansas, Jeffrey D. Hill, Post 2952. Who's this guy here? Where's Carlton at? From the Department of Arkansas, Carlton D. Rodney, Post 7769. Now this guy. From the Department of Arkansas, Don Thompson, Post 8525. From the Department of Arkansas, Jerry T. Toby, District 1. From the Department of Arkansas, Jonathan A. Mullins, District 4. From the Department of Arkansas, Norman G. Powell, Post 7514, and District 5 Commander. From the Department of Arkansas, Thomas A. Thielen, District 13. Hey, Dawn. Brother. From the Department of Arkansas, Teddy Pipkin, All-American Department Commander. From the Department of South Carolina, Dwight M. Hora, Post 8760. From the Department of South Carolina, Mark E. Jacob, Post 12102. From the Department of South Carolina, a dual recipient, Charles A. Holloway II, District 2 Commander and Post 6740 Commander. From the Department of South Carolina, James Fox, Department Commander. From the Department of Montana, Matthew R. Walker, Post 1507. From the Department of Montana, Fred Hamilton, Post 276. From the Department of Montana, James Layton, Department Commander. From the Department of Mississippi, Freddie Pate, Department Commander. From the Department of Mississippi, Terry B. Tolar, Post 4877. From the Department of Mississippi, Lonnie G. Doffenbaugh, Post 12124. From the Department of Utah, Brian C. Bell, Post 12061. From the Department of Utah, Heath Silcox, Department Commander. From the Department of Georgia, Pamela L. Tomwer, Post 6330. From the Department of Georgia, Janita G. Maston, Post 9143. From the Department of Georgia, James C. Davis, Post 12002. From the Department of Georgia, Wayne Collins, All-American Post Commander 5080. From the Department of Georgia, Harold D. Bargeron, Jr., Post 6570. Really? George Costanza? Yeah. From the Department of Georgia, and you're going to love this name, George Costanza, Post 5659. From the Department of Georgia, a dual recipient, Curtis S. Talley, District 6, and Post 7116. From the Department of Georgia, another dual recipient, Dwayne M. Kilborn, District 1, and Post 5408. From the Department of Georgia, Jason L. Nichols, District 2. Hello, Patsy. From the Department of Georgia, James M. Jensen, District 7. From the Department of Georgia, Denisha P. Adams, District 9. From the Department of Georgia, and one of my good friends, Patsy Schreiber, Department Commander. From the Department of the Pacific Areas, James E. Collins, Post 2485. From the Department of the Pacific Areas, Thomas M. Robertson, District 3. From the Department of the Pacific Areas, Alexander Forres, Department Commander. From the Department of the Pacific Areas, Murray S. Simpkins, Post 1054. From the Department of Alaska, Dana G. Becker, Post 10682. From the Department of Alaska, William Udiscus, Department Commander. From the Department of Virginia, Troy J. Wagers, Post 392. From the Department of Virginia, Doris M. Wallet, Post 9808. From the Department of Virginia, Sandra Jean Terry Coble, Post 1115. From the Department of Virginia, Sherry D. Moore, Post 3103. From the Department of Virginia, Beth A. Ford, Post 3219. From the Department of Virginia, Christopher J. Smith, Post 1264. From the Department of Virginia, Ashley M. Gurley, Post 12202. From the Department of Virginia, Robert B. Meade, Post 12217. From the Department of Virginia, Robert P. Ruffalo, Post 12218. From the Department of Virginia, Todd A. Taylor, District 8. From the Department of Virginia, Victor L. Kowalowski, District 1. From the Department of Virginia, Kenneth Wiseman, District 10. From the Department of Virginia, Gary Adams, Jr., Department Commander. From the Department of Arizona, Stephen P. Van Bergen, Post 7968. From the Department of Arizona, Nedra Seeley, Post 9972.